All right, so we are on page 5, and we're only going to do number 5. 4 and 6 are on another video. Okay, so first of all, when you look at this, this is not something I can complete the square with underneath. Why? Look at your x squared. It's negative. Okay, so here's the thing. The radical tells me that I'm going to have inverse sine. But you have to remember, how do I know it's inverse sine? It's 1 over the square root of 1 minus your x squared. Okay, that's right. So that's where the negative is going to come into play. So the first thing you want to do is we want to factor out that negative so I can get the x squared positive. We're going to use it later. It's going to have to stand under the radical because remember you can't take the square root of a negative, right? So we're just going to rewrite this. It's the integral of 1 over, all I'm doing is factoring out the negative on the inside. So it's a negative here. So then that makes this positive. I'm going to leave some space here. Okay, so this is this one. I'm grouping this. Leave some space. You're going to have plus something. Okay, and then this 21, when I factored out the negative, what's it going to be? It's going to be negative 21. Okay, and then I need to subtract something, right? And this is dx. So that was a lot of stuff. So not only did I factor out the negative, but I also grouped my x's together and pushed my constant down to the side. Okay. Well, what's going to happen here? What goes here? Okay, so I've got a 4 and a 4. So I put a 4 here and a 4 here. Okay, so that means I can factor this, and what does this become? Negative 25. Okay, so what we have is the integral of 1 over the square root. Let's factor this. So I've got my negative here. This becomes x plus 2, the quantity squared, and then minus 25, dx. Okay, so you told me inverse sine is 1 minus your quantity squared, right? So can I distribute this? There should be another parenthesis here. Can I distribute that negative? So that makes my constant positive and my quantity squared negative. So basically I can rewrite them in reverse order. So you have the integral of 1 over the square root 25 minus the quantity of x plus 2, the quantity squared. Okay, and then you got dx. All right, so we're on the right track. What's the only issue that we're dealing with now? Yeah, okay. So that means I need that 25 to become a 1. So when we factor out a 25, still underneath the radical, okay, we're going to do a couple things at the same time. This 25, when I divide by 25, becomes the 1. True? How do I write this so that it is a perfect quantity squared? If I divide by 25, yes, it's going to be x plus 2 over 5. So right now I'm doing this, dividing by 25, dividing by 25. Is that true? Okay, so what I've got is the integral of 1 over square root. I'm factoring out the 25. Okay, this becomes a 1, and this becomes x plus 2 over 5 squared dx. Okay, what can I do with this? What's so great about 25, 9, 81, 100? Ah, perfect square. So now it's just a coefficient of what? Not yet. 1/5. Okay, so I've got 1/5 on the outside. That's right. So now I have this 1 minus, and what did you just say, Adam? What is this? This is my u sub right here. Yep. So you've got u is equal to x plus 2 over 5. So that means I need to get rid of this dx, true? Watch this. Can I multiply this by 5 before I take the derivative? Is it going to matter? No, it's not going to matter at all. 5u is equal to x plus 2. What's the derivative of 5u? 5 du. That's okay. Where's this 5 going to go? Yeah, out here. And then this is equal to dx, which is what I wanted to get rid of. So can I put this here? So now what do I have? I have 1 over the square root of 1 minus u squared du. What happens here? Yep, these are gone. What's this? Inverse sine, yep. What's my u? X plus 2 over 5 plus c. Okay, that one required a little bit more work.